All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here on the Harmless Dave channel, talking about real music and doing it in somewhat real time for a couple of real people out here, just like you and just like me. File this under whatever happened to, and also you can file it under music industry snuffs out the career of somebody who should be more of a household name, who a lot of us know who he is and appreciated his music back in the early 1990s. But again, the 90s as a decade did not have room for everyone. It had a certain sound that it catered to, and we have never come back from that, even though everyone tells me it's cyclical. It'll come back, Dave. Just give it time. Well, I've given it plenty of time. I've given it more time than it deserves. Who am I talking about? Curtis Stigers. Curtis Stigers. Remember I Wonder Why? Hit the top 10 back in, what was it, 91, 92, something like that. Um, yeah, it was a big song. He also had music in the Bodyguard soundtrack, and he kept releasing albums. I'm pretty sure he was dropped by his record label and probably went more independent. Well, all these years later, he's back with an album called Songs from My Kitchen Volume 1, which apparently was inspired by the pandemic. Yeah, he was sidelined at home with his wife and 4 dogs. His record label, by the way, is called Pandemic Poodle Records. So, and the album cover does have a picture of his poodle wandering around. Curtis continued to make music through creating an internet live stream show. This was back in 2020. From his kitchen, Curtis brought in a handful of local musicians, mainly from Boise, Idaho, comprising Bernie Riley on acoustic bass, Shaky Dave Mannion on electric guitar, Casey Miller on percussion, Andrew Cortons on Wurlitzer piano, Jen Kuros on keyboards and percussion, with Catherine Merrick adding harmony vocals. His new album is out there, and I was embarrassingly, I was one of the first people to listen to some of these songs on YouTube. The headline from American Blues Scene says this: Curtis Stigers serves sumptuous country blues and ballads from his Idaho home kitchen. Yeah. I mean, this guy has a voice that most people would like to have. All right. In a couple of phrases in a song, he'll create more soul than most singers do in their entire life. All right. And I just don't understand. His musical influences include Bonnie Raitt, Ray Charles, John Hyatt, and B.B. King. That's a pretty good roster, right? Those are some really good influence. John Hyatt, man. Oh, I should do a video about John Hyatt, but just unbelievable talent there. He does have a video with the Forest Rangers, or a song that he put out in 2009, has 24 million streams. It's the John the Revelator gospel blues song. And his version of that has reached viral proportions. 3 times more than Delta bluesman Son House. Even the New York Times acknowledged and praised the fact that Stigers' buzzsaw voice, much like that of Tom Waits, slices away glib sentimentality. In other words, I'll try to translate that for you. Sincere vocals, okay? Sincerely good, bluesy, soulful, gospelish vocals, all right? And gospelish, I know, isn't a word. But this new album just came out. There were a couple of singles that came out prior to the album being released. But I don't know. I look at this guy's career, and I say to myself, this is what this industry has wrought, okay? This is what they did by just turning their backs on great music. And it's across all genres. Curtis Stigers, I'm sure, has made a nice living because the people who know who he is appreciate him, appreciate the songwriting, appreciate the amazing soulful voice he has. And if you want something authentic and something that crosses a few different genres, but doesn't poop on any of them. I used a lighter word here because right now you're seeing or you're hearing and seeing music that doesn't make sense. Music that is supposed to be country and it's not. Music that's supposed to be R&B and it's not. Music that's supposed to be rock and roll, but it's not. Curtis Stigers, man, what a talent. Just his voice alone. I mean, he could sing anything. Just pick up an old phone book if you can find one and have Curtis start singing. And I'm betting it'll be a hit. So in anyhow here, kind of losing my train of thought. Songs from My Kitchen, Volume 1. I would check it out. And if you were wondering what happened to Curtis Stigers, he's still around. Anyway, folks, just wanted to vent a little bit. Thanks for watching that. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that would be helpful. Also, Patreon, if you want to support the channel. Buy me a coffee, kind of like an ongoing tip jar. I'm your barista, and you're buying me a coffee. That's the way you got to look at that. And also YouTube memberships and PJ Rock Super Chats. PJ Rock, the most loyal super chatter I have, and all-around smart guy. So Curtis Stigers should have been, I don't know, as big as Mariah Carey. But that, of course, didn't happen.